story. So, in the beginning, we kept live animals for cats. We loved them, we fed them, we played with them, we slept with them, we cuddled them, and we built them like these gigantic condominium things for them. And how did that work out for us? Not so much. Basically, we plead and beg for their attention all the time. We just plead and we beg. And we plead and we beg. And we plead and we beg. And it's even like a scientific fact that, they know what we want, but they don't care. So we were primed as an audience, right? And then in 2007, something really interesting happened culturally, which is that we got the iPhone. And so at this point, everything changed. Smartphones became ubiquitous, right? And they were always with us. They were in our pockets. They were glowing in our beds at night. They were at our dinner with our significant other. They were, they joined us for dinner. They brought us little presents, and the presents that they brought us were better than like dead mice and dead birds, right? Because what they brought us was actually likes and loves and notifications and news. And they let us sort of reflect ourselves back to ourselves in flattering, decorated, tinted selfies. So really, this bond developed, and you can't picture anymore like going anywhere without your phone. Everybody knows the where's my phone, right? Is it in my pocket, my purse? It's like unimaginable. And even our in-person relationships, even though they take place in real time, like here we are right now, our smartphone interruptions actually take place in realer time. It's more present than present, and it's more here than here. So along with all that, our devices brought us joy and laughter, and they brought us this in many ways, but especially in the form of cat pictures. And so this sort of synergy was born between the device and the picture and the device and the picture, but really what can you do with cat pictures? Because all you can do is look at them. Are they really an improvement on the household pet, on the household cat? And how can you possibly improve on the household cat? Well, we actually did some research, right? And while we love the household cat, there's problems with sort of the lower 40% of their body because they all have internal organs, and these internal organs cause them to use litter, eat expensive food, and get sick and die.
Just cut to the chase.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's talk about our technology more. It expanded, and now we don't just have wizardry and cell phones in our pockets, but we also have it in our homes. We have these amazing smart devices. And they make our lives easier, and they keep up the tradition of this real-time information stream, and they look really cool. They look pretty darn slick. But these guys also have a problem, and their problem is like in the upper 40. It's the so-called brains. They're very clever, and we're proud of them, but they speak in robot lady voices, they spy on us, and they really don't love you back. So, life is a constantly evolving journey. You never want to get stagnant. And so we've been asking ourselves, what are the essential functionalities of a cat and a smartphone device or smart device? And so let me talk about the process that we went through to figure this out. We did months of research, and we stripped down to the core intersection between the cats that you love and the smartphone devices that you love. And we identified 3 critical aspects. So first of all, you love the physical interaction of stroking your device. It comforts you, and it makes you feel needed. And second, you love the feedback that you get when you're interacting. And finally, you love to have beautiful things, like the latest beautiful thing in your home. So with all of this in mind, we stripped down to the basics and started with a rectilinear, techie-looking device. Okay? And then we did a bunch of user research, and we found some interesting things. And so I'm just going to ask, does anybody here know that a cat purrs at a rate of between 25 and 150 hertz, which is a sound frequency that's good for bone repair and for healing? Mm-hmm. So if we think, I'm going to do just a simple like business school 101 graph here with these two axes of smart and easy to use. And you see with this, you see the iPhone is already winning. It's obviously very smart and it's obviously very easy to use. And the cat, of course, is very smart, but not easy to use at all. But so you have to ask for a second, like, where have smart devices and networked social media really gotten us? Right. It's been a rocky couple years. So maybe, just maybe, the smartness is the problem, right? So what happens if we disrupt smartness and we disrupt the requirement for the device to be smart and replace it with the device being comforting, right? And really, how smart do you need your devices to be, right? And maybe they just need to be easy to use, and especially in this day and age, just comforting. So, based on all of this research, I am proud to present to you our device. It is a very sleek and sexy rectilinear technological device. It blinks a notification light when it needs your love. And it purrs when you pet it. And we call it the minimum viable cat. So, the minimum viable cat, it's smart enough. It doesn't spy on you. And one more thing. So we know that cats are as diverse as those who love them, and that's why minimum viable cat also comes in white and rose gold. So that's the end of my presentation. I can take questions. You can come up, pet the cat, get a brochure. Get a brochure.
I love it. You said it blinks when it needs attention.
Mm-hmm.
So that